Didn't end with Valentine. He wasn't a baron, but he was a man of the city in his own right. Enough people wanted him avenged.
And they're still after you? Is that why your name's so dangerous?
Not as much as there used to be, but I try not to invite trouble.
Hey everybody, Old Man Alchemist back with another raw and wiggling episode in our playthrough of Aether and Iron. Alright, we're back at our homestead and we have to ask Cress if she's seen Nellie, and we have to repair our vehicles. So, first things first, let us repair. Damn. I don't have enough. I'm glad I repaired the other guy. I do have I didn't buy any repair kits, did I? But I definitely want to flip out some parts. Damn, I could have sworn I put armor on this damn thing. That was her other thing, I guess. Oh, this is the wrong one. This is the flatbed. Prisoner transport, okay. Okay. I gotta get the zapper taken care of. This is a shotgun. We definitely want to keep that. And this guy, I think we can change that out, that Aether sludge. Yeah. Let's see what that's gonna do. Hopefully it does something more than those tacks, because this thing just, it didn't do jack. It didn't do jack. I was not happy with these at all. Hopefully the sludge does something more. All right, we have 199, so we're going to use that on repair kits, I guess, because we don't have. Yeah, I wish there was a way to get more scrap metal, but there just doesn't seem to be. Does she have any? No, she has nothing for sale. Never anything for sale. Why? I don't know. I mean, what's the sense in her having a desk here and there's nothing there?
Cress, you seen Nellie?
Yeah, I've seen her. Your client came in here asking for a place to stay. Brought rent and coffee. So, I gave her keys to the greenhouse. You're tense. Everything good, Gia?
No.
Alright. Visit Nellie's lab. Speak to Nellie. You gotta search the island for the kid. This is hers, Nellie's lab.
I stalked the rows of dim glass panes and dead brown fields like a specter in search of a soul who wronged me. Maybe she has, but the voice that drifts through the cracked door is more delighted squeal than malevolent cackle. I all but storm her lair. It's hot. The blood to my head, the sweat in my gloves, the sticky air of a previously dark and gloomy greenhouse.
Now for the... Oh, Gia! I'm so glad you came. I'm not finished setting up yet, but I'm getting close.
What the hell is all this?
I'm setting up shop. By shop, of course, I mean research laboratory.
Okay.
The scent of decades-old mulch is a kick to my senses. It's still not enough to make me forget why I'm here. Nellie's chalkboard is crammed to the edges with physics equations and calculations and all sorts of mathematical junk I can't begin to parse. The corner's a hill's worth of aged crates and rusted farm tools. It wouldn't be the first thing carelessly thrown around.
So, what do you think?
Well, there's a package here for you with my name on it.
A package arrived for me. Or should I say, for you. If I had any doubts about who was using my name, they're stomped flat by the recognition barreling off Nellie's face. My face fights to stay calm.
Oh, wonderful! That's the Aether capacitor I was waiting for.
Nellie, why are you making orders under my name?
Oh, well, to stop the well, I need lab supplies. To get supplies, I need people willing to sell to me. I noticed how much weight your name carried in the lowers, so I borrowed it. To help grease the wheels, so to speak. Oh. Oh dear. I'm sorry. I probably should have asked. You're not angry, are you?
Yeah? What do you think? How would you like it if I was saying I was you and purchasing things on your good name?
I slam the package on the table. The blast of sound rattles the windows, freezing the kid to the floor. Angry doesn't cover it. You can't go throwing the name 8-Shot around.
What? But other people call you that all the time. Like Bear. And Needles, too.
Okay, what do you know about the name?
What do you think 8-Shot means?
Well, your revolver has 7 shots, so I thought...
You thought nothing. Didn't stop and think why people get heated over my name?
I didn't... I'm so sorry. I truly am. I had no idea it would cause you so much trouble.
Molten protest scorches my throat. I want to snarl where this oblivious airhead can stick her apology, but the words sputter out, doused by a second of clarity. You don't know anything. A sudden weight presses down on my shoulders. I barely feel the splinters as I take a seat. It isn't until I wave my hat at the opposite crate that the kid sits too. The job went sideways. My job. Needles and I were moving cargo for a big shot. It should have been a career maker. But we messed up. We drew fire and I had to make a call that cost us the cargo. Knew there'd be consequences. Just didn't know how bad they'd be. It was my screw-up. But Zio Alfonso insisted he come along to give our client, Valentine, the bad news. He told me not to say a word. Not about the shipment, not about Needles. Not that I was the one behind the wheel. I've run through that day 1,000,000 times in my head. I should have had a back door. A way out when things turned sour. If only. The room was cold. Valentine sat there like a judge waiting for his end-of-day docket. He was calm at first. He asked what went wrong, whose fault it all was. Zio stepped forward, ready to take the blame. He tried to explain it all away. He could talk his way out of anything. Then, he couldn't. I don't remember the last thing he said before I felt his chest go still. Dark silhouettes slither out from the black spots in my vision. I see him on the floor. I feel the cold. I hear his last, frightened breath rattle out of his throat.
Chia, are you okay?
No.
Clean that up before you go. I don't want him staining the floor.
John Valentine, the butcher of Southtown, savior of the 7 uprisings, richer than kings. My big break. A man they said was untouchable. I decided to test that theory. I emptied my revolver into him, right there. I emptied every cylinder. All 7 shots hit their mark. But it wasn't enough. It was the 8th shot that turned me into the monster.
Well, come on now. He had it coming.
My fingers twitch under a phantom recoil, kicking me back to the present. Instead of a skyscraper with 2 cooling bodies, I'm back in a dingy greenhouse with a wide-eyed girl.
What happened after that?
My fingers twitch again. I haven't missed a cigarette this much since my apartment flooded.
What happened immediately after?
I got out.
They just let you go? After you took out their employer?
Didn't realize their boss was dead yet. Probably thought he was the one holding the gun. And they were busy finishing up with someone else. I wasn't the only one who had to report in. Except while Zio and I got the big man, Needles had to answer to a knife. Neither of us walked out of there unscathed. Between the job gone wrong, Zio, Valentine's goons, and our falling out, Piotr had plenty of reason to be mad. I just hate that the reason he owed me his life was the same reason he resented me.
And the people who came after you?
Didn't end with Valentine. He wasn't a baron, but he was a man of the city in his own right. Enough people wanted him avenged.
And they're still after you? Is that why your name's so dangerous?
Not as much as there used to be, but I try not to invite trouble. I might have become 8-shot when I killed Valentine, but I hadn't cemented its meaning until I put enough bullets into everyone sent after me.
And my rep suffered because...
I lost my rep, my name. That's what. In this line of work, all it takes is one bad job to wipe years of goodwill.
But that's not fair. He killed your uncle.
Think about it, Professor. If one of your colleagues snapped and killed the Dean, you think anyone would care why?
I suppose not.
That's right. Because as far as anyone cares, I screwed up a job and killed my client. That's enough to scare off anyone. And while some respect the name, most don't. Sure, it might have some pull in this part of town, but it's not a badge of honor. It's a reminder of one of the darkest days in my life.
Oh, Chia. I'm so sorry.
She smiles and the sun comes out. The dark days of the past fade back where they belong.
And I'll register an official address and sign for my own packages from now on.
You better, Principessa.
All right. In Search of Shadows is complete. I wish... Man, that's kind of weird. There's nothing else there coming up about what to do. Let's see, where's she at? I want that leaping thing. Finally, I get to do some damage when I leap over somebody. I'm happy with that. Now I can start working on this one up here, Daredevil. And Cress, what do we want to do with her? I think this because we got the heat. And the heat doesn't really seem to do much. I mean, yeah, it makes them back up and stuff, but this really should do some, it just makes them move backwards. It should do some damage, at least 1-2 damage to them. Just making them move back, and maybe they should have to move back 3 or 4 or something like that. It just doesn't really seem to do too much of anything. Alright, and so next we're going to do Gia in that area too. We want to get her, we want to get it up to this. Extra action points are always good. The taunt I'm not crazy about. And maybe the grease monkey thing for Cress. I don't know. I don't know. But what do we call this? In Search of Shadows. So we're going to stop this one. This has been a nice little jaunt, a side type of deal. It's 16 minutes, so we will end this one here. Hey guys, if you've been enjoying our playthrough and want to stay abreast of everything we're doing on the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Do me a great favor, crush that like button also, and finally, leave me some comments. Let me know what you're playing, what you're looking forward to, or just what's going on with you. Until next time, this is Old Man Alchemist saying stay cool and peace.